Business owners, small business owners, I think as the business gets bigger and decisions are made to extract value from it in terms of savings and stuff like that, it's no longer applicable. But small business owners in that $10 to $50 million revenue range, 1 to 5, maybe 7 to 10 in net profit, end up having a substantial amount of their wealth tied up in the business. And we generally have a hard time, the financial planning profession in general has a hard time understanding what that means and what it doesn't mean. And so oftentimes we stick a number in the retirement projections that says we're going to sell the business for X or we're going to sell the business for Y. But it's never really been thought about in a collective sense, right? So one of the things that we like to tackle early on in the process is that financial independence model. What can the business do today? And we know what the business can do today, right? From a free cash flow perspective, how much can it generate? And how much do we need to reinvest back in the business to continue to see it hit its growth targets? But also, what can the business owner slowly start to extract out of that in terms of savings? And then what's the right way to save? 401k might not be the best way for a business owner to save. They need capital. They need to potentially infuse capital back into the business. And so, just savings in general, and then really starting to understand what's the business worth and where's it going. And that oftentimes is going to fall back in the direction of, hey, what about a true valuation rather than just slapping some number on it, understanding where the business is, where the business can get to over the course of the next couple of years. Who are the actual buyers of the business? What does the market look like? So truly starting to get a very clear understanding of what can be extracted from the business to create savings today. And then what's a realistic target of that in your financial plan is something I think that the industry, the financial planning industry as a whole, is just now starting to circle around to and realize that's the right way to do it for small business owners.